The engine hums a low and lonely tune underneath the cold and white-faced moon. The wedding ring is rattling in the train next to the maps of places we won't stay. Every mile's a ghost, I'm leaving back, fading into lines of midnight black. I'm chasing down a horizon that doesn't care, breathing in the ghost of your perfume in the air. And it's all just miles in the rearview now, watching the forever break its solemn vow. The lights of our city are a dying spark, just a trail of red bleeding through the dark. I'm driving away from the life we planned, with nothing but a steering wheel in my hand. I see your face in every passing sign, the welcome home that's no longer mine. We spent our years building up the walls, only to listen as the ceiling falls. Now the distance is the only thing that's true between the man I was and the ghost of you. Should I turn around? Should I hit the brakes? Count up the cost of our soul crushing mistakes. But the road only goes in one direction tonight, away from the wrong and too far from the right. Yeah, the bridge is burned and then the road is low. And it's all just miles in the rearview now, watching the forever break its solemn vow. The lights of our city are a dying spark, just a trail of red bleeding through the dark. I'm driving away from the life we planned, with nothing but a steering wheel in my hand. Objects in the mirror are further than they appear. Just a road, just a heart, just the end. The moon is throwing ghosts against the peeling bedroom wall, and I'm watching how the silhouettes begin to stretch and fall. I'm reaching out my fingers just to touch the empty air, where the curve of your shoulder used to always be right there. It's a specialized kind of blindness, it's a heavy kind of sight, to see everything you're missing in the middle of the night. I find the shape of you inside the doorways this hollow frame. And I whisper to the darkness, but it won't repeat your name. The curtains sway like dancers who have forgotten all the steps. In the corners of the ceiling where the lonely spirit sleeps, I'm a map maker of nothing. I'm a scholar of the void, building monuments of shadows for the life that was destroyed. And I'm just tracing shadows in the deep and velvet dark, trying to find the fire in a cold and deadened spark. It's a contour made of longing, it's a profile made of grief, a temporary sanctuary that offers no relief. I'm reaching for the outline of a soul that's flown away, tracing shadows in the dark until the breaking of the day. I saw your profile in the steam upon the bathroom glass, just a fleeting gray illusion that was never meant to last. But I'm desperate for the edges, I am hungry for the lines of the complicated person that was once completely mine. Now the ink has all been spilled velvet lining of the case is worn and turning gray, like the faded expectations of a long forgotten day. I'm sitting in the corner where the dust begins to lie on the wood that used to shimmer in the middle of the night. Now the bow is warped and heavy and the rosins turn to stone, and I'm facing every shadow in this empty house alone. I remember how the music used to vibrate in my chest before the silence came along and put the song to rest. We were a perfect harmony, a low and steady hum. Now the air is thin and frozen and the fingertips are numb. I try to find the fingerboard, I try to find the key, but there's nothing but the ghost of who we used to be. And I'm just broken strings on a silent hello underneath the moon that's turning pale and yellow. The melody's fractured and the rhythm's out of time, searching for a reason or a rhyme. It's a hollow kind of resonance, a jagged kind of hollow, with a path of bitter weeping that I'm forced to follow. I saw a single silver thread snap beneath the strain, a sharp and sudden greeting from the gravity of pain. It curled into a spiral like a question in the air, while I stared into the vacancy and found you weren't there. The music isn't missing, all the music's simply dead, replaced by all the echoes of the things we never said. Don't ask for the sonata, the bridge has fallen down. Don't ask for the bravado, I'm the shadow of the town. One more snap of wire, one more hollow groan, and the symphony of us is left entirely unknown. And is all that's fit, a silent cello in a silent room, string vibrating until it goes completely still. Sunlight is leaking through the cracks in the blind, waking up the parts of me I tried to leave behind. 2 coffee mugs are sitting on the shelf. One is full of dust and I'm talking to myself. The radio is playing a song you used to hum. Now it's just a frequency, static and numb. The breakfast table is a desert of white, a battlefield left over from the middle of the night. And it's just fragments of a Sunday morning. No lightning strike, no thunder and no warning. Just the ghost of your hand and the space on the sheet, and the sound of my heart skipping a beat, watching the steam rise and the shadows grow tall in the fragments of a Sunday. I'm learning to fall. I find a strand of hair on the collar of my coat, a tiny golden anchor that's keeping me afloat. The newspaper is open to the page you like to read, but I can't find the meaning or the comfort that I need. The house is too quiet, it's a physical weight, like a letter that arrives a little too late. I used to love the way the light hit the floor. Now it's just a spotlight on a closing door. Every minute is an hour, every hour is a day. Since you took the us and you threw it away, the Sunday silence is a heavy, heavy cry. And it's just fragments of a Sunday morning. No lightning strike, no thunder and no warning. Just the ghost of your hand and the space on the sheet, and the sound of my heart skipping a beat, watching the steam rise and the shadows grow tall in the fragments of a Sunday. I'm learning to fall. The kettle is whistling, but nobody's home. Sunday morning, broken and lone. The ticking of the clock gets louder. louder, then fades to silence. The keys are heavy in the ignition line. I'm checking mirrors like I'm checking time. I pull the car out of the gravel drive, just trying to convince the engine I'm alive. The radio is static and the sky is gray. I'm heading nowhere at the end of the day. I reach for the dial to turn the volume low, but there's a coldness where the heater used to go. Oh, there's a ghost in the passenger seat tonight, buckled in beneath the dashboard light. I'm driving down the roads we used to know, with 100 miles of memories to go. I'm talking to the air like you're still there, running my fingers through the empty air. The road is long and the world is wide, but I'm just a driver with a ghost inside. Oh, I passed the diner where we used to stop, the neon flickering on the tabletop. I see your silhouette in the window pane, or maybe it's just patterns from the pouring rain. I keep my eyes fixed on the white lines ahead, replaying every single word we never said. I wanna pull over and just let it out, but there's no shoulder for this kind of doubt. Oh no, there's a ghost in the passenger seat tonight, buckled in beneath the dashboard light. I'm driving down the roads we used to know, with 100 miles of memories to go. I'm talking to the air like you're still there, running my fingers through the empty air. The road is long and the world is wide, but I'm just a driver with a ghost inside. The map is folded in the glove box door to a city that we don't live in anymore. I'm chasing tail lights through the midnight mist, searching for a version of us that still exists. But the tank is empty and the tires are worn, and I'm just a travel, tattered and torn. The ghost inside, shift into neutral, let the engine die, just the sound of the wind beneath the sky. Sound of a car door closing in footsteps on gravel. the kind of cold that simply shouldn't exist. The thermostat says 70 degrees, but I'm shaking like the dying autumn leaves. The sun is shining bright across the floor, but the light don't feel like summer anymore. I've wrapped myself in wool and every thread, but the warmth is just a memory in my head. Oh, there's a winter living deep inside my chest, a frozen heart that's looking for rest. The rivers in my veins have turned to ice. I'm paying for the ghost of paradise. No matter how the seasons change outside, there's nowhere for a shivering soul to hide. It's a quiet, white and lonely kind of test when there's a winter living deep inside my chest. No windows frosted from the inside out. The only thing that's growing here is doubt. I touch the glass and leave a hollow trace, searching for the outline of your face. The fire in the hearth is burning high, but it can't reach the places where I cry. I'm a statue carved from sorrow and from snow, with a million miles of tundra left to go. There's a winter living deep inside my chest, a frozen heart that's looking for rest. The rivers in my veins have turned to ice. I'm paying for the ghost of paradise. No matter how the seasons change outside, there's nowhere for a shivering soul to hide. It's a quiet, lonely kind of test when there's a winter living deep inside my chest. And I'm waiting for the thaw that never comes, numbing out the rhythm of the drums. Is there a spring beneath this heavy sheet, or is the cold the only thing I'll need? My heartbeat is a muffled, distant sound, like footsteps on the frozen hardened ground. There's a winter living deep inside my lost is all I really have to show. The sound of wind intensifies and then abruptly cuts to total silence. Bittersweet, faded, fragile. A slightly out of tune upright piano, a soft hiss like an old film reel, and a gentle acoustic guitar that follows the vocal melody. I found a stack of moments in a box beneath the bed, yellowed at the edges like the things we never said. I laid them on the windowsill to see the colors clear, but the light is just a thief that's been stealing every year. I'm watching our beginning start to lose its bloom into a washed out version of the gray I thought all I knew. Oh, we're just Polaroids left sitting in the sun, watching all the beauty slowly come undone. The smiles are getting fainter, the shadows turning white. We're disappearing slowly in the middle of the night. It's a bright kind of morning, a quiet kind of hurt, to see the gold turn into gray and settle in the dirt. There's a ghost of a summer on a beach in '99. Your hand was in my pocket and your eyes were fixed on mine. Now I can't see the coastline and I can't quite see your face. Just a chemical reminder of a time and of a place. The overexposure is a weight I have to bear, like looking at a person who's no longer really there. Oh, we're just Polaroids left sitting in the sun, watching all the beauty slowly come undone. The smiles are getting fainter, the shadows turning white. We're disappearing slowly in the middle of the night. It's a bright kind of morning, a quiet kind of hurt, to see the gold turn into gray, settle in the dirt. Shake the frame, hold your breath, try to make it stay. But the radiation's winning and it's stripping us away. Every beam of sunlight is a million little knives, cutting out the centers of our overexposed lives. image in the rain, just a white square, just a blank space. I'm losing the features, I'm losing the face, fading out, fading. The sunlight's creeping backward across the kitchen floor, like it's afraid to touch the space behind the bedroom door. I'm sitting here in silence, just tracing out your name in the dust upon the mantle, in the shadow of the frame. The world is moving forward, but I'm standing in the rain, trying to find a way to navigate this slow and steady pain. We're folding up the sweaters that you'll never wear again. The how I use are hollow from the voices of our friends. It's the art of letting go of every thread and every wire, of watching all our history turn to smoke above the fire. I'm holding on to memories like they're pearls upon a string, but I'm terrified of what the coming winter's gonna bring. And it's the art of saying goodbye slowly when the rooms are feeling vast and I am feeling lonely. It's a long and crooked road where the milestones disappear, trying to love the ghost of you while you're still standing here. It's the quietest of wars, it's a symphony of sighs, it's the breaking of a heart behind the bravest of disguises. I'm memorizing how you look when you're lost inside a dream, before the thread is broken at the center of the seam. I'm counting every freckle, I am mapping every line, trying to steal a little more of your disappearing time. But the hourglass is leaking and the sand is far too fine. There's no sudden crash of thunder, no dramatic closing door, just the sound of footsteps that don't echo anymore. It's the dimming of the lantern, it's the ebbing of the tide, it's the hollow aching feeling of the vacancy inside, the vacancy inside. And it's the art of saying goodbye slowly when the rooms are feeling vast. I'm standing where the pavement meets the rust, watching silver girders turn to dust. The water underneath is moving fast and deep, like all the secrets that we swore to keep. I can see the other side so close and clear, but the path between us simply disappeared. We built the blueprints out of glass and bone. Now I'm standing on the edge alone. We didn't cross, the map of every shadow, the heavy price of loss. 1,000 steps we never took, a hand I didn't hold, a story left in tatters, a truth we never told. It's a There's a ghost of us still walking in the wind, tracing where the tragedy begins. One step forward and 2 steps back to the start, a structural failure of the human heart. Cable snapped under the weight of the bride, and now there's a canyon 1,000,000 miles away. I've walked through fire, I'd have climbed the heights to find you here in the middle of those lonely nights, but you were just a skeleton of steel in the rain, just a memory of love, just the pain we didn't cross. We just stood still. sitting on the same couch, just a foot of space apart. But there's a frozen ocean between your chest and my heart. I can see the way you're breathing, I can see the way you stare at a point upon the wallpaper that isn't really there. The TV's flickering blue light is the only ghost in sight. In the middle of this heavy and uncommunicative night, I reached across the cushion just to see if you were real. But your skin is like a marble that has lost the power to feel. We used to stay up talking till the birds began to sing. Now we're terrified of the telephone and the sound of every ring. It's a specialized architecture, this wall we didn't plan, built by every never mind since the day this all began. And the distance between us is miles of silence, a quiet kind of warfare, a soft and steady violence. We're shouting in our shadows, but we're muted in the light. Two ships without a lighthouse in the dead of winter's night. It's not the miles of highway or the ocean's deep blue hue. It's the miles of cold heart silence between me and you. I've got a list of questions that are burning in my throat, but I'm afraid that if I speak them, we will lose the only boat that's keeping us from drowning in the things we won't admit. So we sit here in the wreckage and we make a home of it. We're masters of the subtext, we're the kings of the unspoken, fixing everything with quiet that we know is truly broken. Say anything, even if it's I don't love you. Say anything to clear the clouds above you. But the air is made of concrete and the words are made of lead, and we're living in the memory of the things we never said. And the distance between us is miles of silence, a quiet kind of warfare, a soft and steady violence. We're shouting in our shadows, but we're muted in the light. Two ships without a lighthouse in the dead of winter's night. It's not the miles of high or the ocean's deep blue view. It's the miles of cold heart silence between me and you. Miles of silence across the dinner table. Miles of silence as long as we are able. Can you hear me? I'm right here. The sound of a clock ticking becomes the only noise and fades out. The wind is a whisper that's turning to gold, but the story we started is suddenly old. I'm watching the colors bleed out of the sky as the warmth of the summer prepares for goodbye. The garden is skeletal, shivering bare, with the ghost of your laughter still hanging in the air. I'm raking the shadows, I'm clearing the path, but I can't sweep away all the cold aftermath. The frost is a silver that's biting my skin, and I don't know where your heart ends and the winter begins. This is the sound of the last leaf falling, a silent surrender, a hollow point calling. I'm holding my breath till the branches are clean, living in spaces that used to be green. Yeah, the earth is turning a bitter shade of gray, and I'm just a lid that you've brushed away. It's a long, lonely winter of heavy-hearted stone in the wake of the last leaves fall. I found your old jacket in the back of the hall, still catching the sunlight that fades on the wall. It smells like a memory I can't quite erase, of a time before distance took over this place. The trees are all leaning like they're heavy with grief, finding no comfort and finding no relief. And I'm just a witness to the death of the year, watching everything's logging slowly disappear. They say that the spring always brings something new, but there isn't a blossom that looks like you. I'd rather be buried in the brown and the rust than to watch all our promises turning to dust. This is the sound of the last leaf falling, a silent surrender, a hollow point calling. I'm holding my breath till the branches are clean, living in spaces that used to be green. Yeah, the earth is turning a bitter shade of gray, and I'm just a leaf that you've brushed away. It's a long, lonely winter, a heavy-hearted stone in the wake of the last leaves fall. The ground is finally quiet. The sky is turning white. I'm just a skeleton waiting for the night. candles are flickering, dying in the draft, watching the wreckage of the life we used to craft. The incense is heavy, the air is turned to stone. I'm kneeling in a cathedral made of glass and bone. The echoes are chasing the shadows on the wall, waiting for the final hollow curtain call. The music has slowed to a heartbeat's final thought. Our history is written in the cooling of the blood. And this is the requiem of us, turning all our gold into the color of the rust. A symphony of silence, a prayer that went unheard. The weight of every promise and every broken word. We're singing to the ashes, we're dancing in the dust, in the long cold requiem of us. I look at the portraits, the faces that we wore, before we let the darkness come knocking at the door. The liturgy is over, the saints have turned away, leaving us to wander in the cemetery grave. There's no resurrection for a love that's been betrayed, just the cold reminders of the choices that we made. Let the bells toll for the time we can't reclaim. Let the wind howl as it carries off your name. I'm burying the ghost of the person I became, with a heart that's too heavy for the flicker of a flame. It's finished, it's over, it's and this is the requiem of us, turning all our gold into the color of the rust. A symphony of silence, a prayer that went unheard. The weight of every promise and every broken word. We're singing to the ashes, we're dancing in the dust, in the long cold requiem of us. Amen to the heartache, amen to the end. Just a requiem for a lover and a friend. acoustic guitar played with light fingerbook in a faint high frequency synth hum, and a vocal that feels dry and close to the microphone. The mail is piling up against the door with a name I don't quite recognize anymore. It's printed on the bills and the junk in the hall, but it doesn't sound like anything at all without your voice to catch it in the air. It's just a collection of letters that are bare. I'm forgetting the sound of my own name. Since you've been gone, it doesn't feel the same. It's a word without a home, a bell that won't ring, a hollowed out, forgotten, useless thing. I whisper it at night just to see if it's true, but I only ever hear the silence of you. kettle whistles to an empty hall. The shadows stretch and lean against the wall. I've memorized the cracks along the floor, and the way the light don't dance here anymore. Your coat is hanging where it's always been, a ghost of wool and threads of what has been. I leave the porch light on just like a prayer, but the only thing that enters is the air. Oh, the weight of quiet rooms is hard to bear. It's the echo of the words we didn't share. It's a heavy velvet curtain pulled across the sun, the feeling that the race is over, but nobody won. It's a hollow in the mattress, a silence in the bones. God, it's lonely in the garden where the sorrow grows. I poured a cup of coffee, watched it turn to stone. There's a different kind of cold when you're alone. The clock is ticking louder than it should, like a hammer hitting nails into the wood. I reach across the table for your hand, but I'm grasping at the grains of shifting sand. They say that time is kind and heals the deep, but it's a promise that the morning doesn't keep. Oh, the weight of quiet rooms is hard to bear. It's the echo of the words we didn't share. It's a heavy velvet curtain pulled across the sun, the feeling that the race is over, but nobody won. It's a hollow in the mattress, a silence in the bones. God, it's lonely in the garden where the sorrow grows. And if these walls could talk, they'd only scream your name. They tell me that the stillness is the only thing to blame. I'm a prisoner of the was and the could have been, in a house that's grown too big for the skin I'm in. the dust motes falling in the afternoon. Oh, a reverberating piano, a slow pulse and bass, and the faint sound of distant city traffic or wind. I'm standing where you left me, right beside the gate, watching the taillights flicker and the vision fade. You look so ready for the open road ahead, while I'm still tangled in the things we never said. You took the future and you packed it in a box, leaving me here to count the ticking of the clocks. Oh, I'm waking up on the wrong side of goodbye, where the sun is just a memory in a charcoal sky. You're already miles away. of a final word, the loudest sound I ever heard, the wrong side, the wrong The morning light is a jagged blade, cutting through the sanctuary we made. I'm waking up to the shape of your ghost, the version of you that I love the most. The ink on my wrist is a permanent scar, a map to a person who's drifted too far. I scrub at the memory until I bleed, but you're the only oxygen I need. And there are traces of you still on my skin. Where do you end and where do I begin? A fingerprint left on a hollowed out heart, a masterpiece tearing itself all apart. I'm wearing the bruises of a love gone thin, searching for traces of you on my skin. I haven't washed the sweater you wore, it's lying like a casualty on the floor. I breathe in the threads just to feel the sting of every forever and every ring. The mirror is lying, it says I'm alone, but I feel your weight in the marrow of bone. You're etching the lines of my palms like a storm that broke through the calm. I try to erase you, I try to forget, but I'm drowning in silk and I'm drowning in sweat. Every heartbeat is calling your name. And there are traces of you still on my skin. Where do you end and where do I begin? A fingerprint left on a hollowed out heart, a masterpiece tearing itself all apart. I'm wearing the bruises of a love gone thin, searching for traces of you on my skin. I can't wash you away, no matter how hard I try. Skin goodbye. The coffee's cold inside the ceramic cup you left beside a book with a dog-eared page of your touch bereft. I'm tracing the lines of the letters you started to write, but the ink ran dry in the middle of a lonely night. Now the house is a museum of the things we didn't finish quite. And I'm living in the space of unfinished sentences, walking through the halls of our old dependencies. The I love you that died on the edge of your breath, the I'm sorry that's lost in the shadows of death. I'm a book with the final chapter torn away, just an unfinished sentence at the end of the day. Your coat is still hanging, a ghost of the shape of you, holding the scent of the rain and the morning dew. I reach for the door, but my fingers just graze the air, searching for answers that simply aren't hiding there. It's a heavy kind of hollow, a burden too great to bear. I find your voice in the stack of an old cassette, a half-sung melody I haven't quite mastered yet. We had plans for the winter, a house by the northern shore, but the keys are just metal, they don't open those dreams anymore. Every question I whisper just falls to the hardwood floor. There's no period, no comma, no place to take a rest, just a long hollow silence beating inside my chest. I'm staring at the cursor, blinking on a frozen screen, caught in the almost, trapped in the might have been. Yeah, the might have been is the coolest thing I've seen. And I'm living in the space of unfinished sentences, walking through the halls of our old dependencies. The I love you that died on the edge of your breath, the I'm sorry that's lost in the shadows of death. I'm a book with the final chapter torn away, just an unfinished sentence at the end of the day. I'm still waiting for the word tide is coming in, but I'm standing still, locked in the shadow of a weathered hill. I've got a compass that only points to the past, to a summer of gold that was never meant to last. The waves are pulling at the hem of my coat, but I'm not a sailor and I'm not a boat. I'm trying to run, I'm trying to run, but I'm still burning in a long set sun. And I'm just anchored to a memory, heavy and cold, drowning in a story that's already been told. The chain is a heartbeat, the iron is your name. I'm stuck in the middle of a frozen out flame. Every step forward is a struggle to be free, but I'm anchored to a memory at the bottom of the sea. I look at the horizon and I see the new day, but the ghost of your laughter won't get out of the way. It's the rust in my spirit, it's a weight in my chest, a heart that's too tired to find any rest. I'm watching the others sail into the blue, while I'm sinking deeper in the thought of you. Cut the line, let me go, let me breathe, but the more that I pull, the more I believe that the anchor is me and the chain is my soul. And I'm the one letting the deep take control. I'm holding the weight, I'm choosing the way. And I'm just anchored to a memory, heavy and cold, drowning in a story that's already been told. The chain is a heartbeat, the iron is your name. I'm stuck in the middle of a frozen out flame. Every step forward is a struggle to be free, but I'm anchored to a memory at the bottom of the sea. Drag me down under the blue, anchored to the ghost of you. Still sinking, still here. I'm standing on the shoreline of a life I used to know, watching all the anchors that I buried long ago. The water's rising steady and the sky is turning leaf. echoing the heavy words that we never should have said. I'm building up a lighthouse with no lantern left to light, just a jagged tower standing in the middle of the night. The salt is in the carpet, and the salt is in my skin. Opening the windows just to let the winter in. Every letter that you wrote me is a message in a jar, tossed into the current, drifting out towards a star. I'm shipwrecked in the hallway, I'm a sailor with no sea, searching for the version of the man I used to be. And I'm drowning in a sea of salt and sighs, underneath the shadow of your beautiful goodbye. The tide is pulling harder, and the depth is far too deep for all the broken promises I tried so hard to keep. It's a long and lonely voyage to the bottom of the blue, in a sea of salt and sighs, just trying to get to you. I saw a piece of wreckage with your initials on the side, floating past the harbor on the turning of the tide. The air is thick with weeping, and the wind is full of moans, a hollow kind of music played on old and weary bones. I'm a vessel with a leak, I'm a heart without a hope, waiting for the silence to be merciful and full. Don't throw a line, the water's all I have, don't ask for time. It's a bitter, stinging salve. One more heavy wave, one more hollow sound, and the memory of everything is finally going down. And I'm drowning in a sea of salt and sighs, echoes louder, then washes over everything until there is only silence. I'm standing at the crossroads in the rain, with a map that's blurred by every drop of pain. I used to know exactly where to go, by the light in your eyes and the way you glow. But the needle spinning circles in the glass, watching all the seasons and the shadows pass. Every road I take leads back to where we stood, in a forest made of stone and hollow wood. Oh, I'm searching with a broken compass tonight, looking for a flicker of the morning light. The North Star vanished when you said goodbye. Now there's nothing but a black and empty sky. I'm turning to the left, I'm turning to the right, but the path is disappearing to the night. I'm a traveler who's lost the will to roam, with a compass and no way home. I pass the signs that point to better days, but they're hidden in a thick and silver haze. The mountains look like walls